Listen, to have success, you got to fail first. True story. Yeah, once, twice, 3 times. Success doesn't happen instantly. For some of us, it might be, but often we got to embrace that failure first. We wouldn't have Tesla today had I not opened my wallet. Simple as that. And a couple other thousand guys, girls.
At that point,
mine just sits wrapped up in the garage. Marty saw it. Marty saw it wrapped up in the garage. It's all wrapped up in saran wrap, and I don't drive it, Johnny. I just let it sit there. The choices and decisions we make obviously they have impact, and yeah, I can imagine that. Fuck, who knows? I might have been in jail. I might have been dead.
I just realized that money is something that comes through my life, and I can speed up or slow down the flow. That was me when I was younger, man.
Yeah,
I knew that I could just. It was like I knew that I could get more. I knew I could create more. It was like, shit, I got this big chunk. Let's go have some fun. These are the times that all of a sudden I'm fucking 200 minutes deep, and I'm like, holy Christ, this shit works.
Next thing you know, you do 6 sessions of 5 minutes. You got 30 minutes done.
People struggle to or drink alcohol or eat the sweets or whatever, but people have trouble finding reasons to do productive things that are going to help them in the future. It's just crazy how the human brain works. So.
When you strip it down to the most basic philosophy, choose to do hard things.
Yes.
Your life will get really fucking good.
Yes.
Or you choose to do the easy shit, and your life will be really fucking bad.
If we make a decision that doesn't make us feel good today, there's no reason we can't make another one tomorrow that resets ourselves. The world thinks that kindness is fluffy. Not here in the lab. No, baby. The truth? Here's the truth. Kindness is fucking smart. Yep. If you want to get ahead, don't just outwork people. No way, baby. Outcare for them. That's your competitive edge. Abdominal surgeries are risky because if you have some issues, you could actually cough your guts out.
My stomach will it'll turn into a teepee.
Really?
Because yeah. And then there's another one. I had a total of 3. So I have one kind of in the upper abdomen, like I just described. There's another one down just below the belly button. That's the one where the little shit will push out. I just push it back in. If shit comes out of there, I can't push it back in and it won't stay in there, then it's time to get it fixed. Headaches is part of my deal. Am I going to sit around bellyache about that shit? No. I'm just going to handle my business.
How to manage it. Most of the world. That's most of the world, man. I feel you on that.
I pulled my bicep loose by 3 minutes into a 15-minute wrestling match. I'd finished the fucking match. Bicep completely tore off.
You got to learn how to evaluate your effort. All right? Let's keep it real. You know you bullshitting. You know you're not giving 100, 110%, 120%, 150%. You know that. And the issue is people aren't honest with themselves. Don't complain about the results that you're not getting if you're not even putting in 100%. Learn to evaluate your effort, and if you're not giving 100%, first acknowledge it, be honest with yourself, and turn it up a notch.
Boris Becker is the one who retired my brother. My brother got beat by him the year before he won Wimbledon. Kidding. You got to just go get the fucking out of your system. Go do it.
Oh, wow.
Because if you don't, it's going to cause you a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's the best marketing right there. And so a lot of times, if you end up in a situation where you do say yes and fall into the lust, that's not going to help you in the future at all.
This dude was tagging all of his female clients, and they were lining up to get a piece of the action.
A lot of guys don't play about their wives, man, so I would be careful with that.
In July of this year, surgeons from Ecuador, boys, reported pulling out a 2-pound hairball from a young woman's stomach. Doctors in the UK reported a medical marvel that doubles for a great bar story. Doctors in Florida reported a man whose months of severe and frequent headaches, we're talking about headaches, was caused by a parasitic brain invader called the pork tapeworm. The man developed nasty rashes and blisters on his hands a day after he had manually juiced limes and spent the day outside watching soccer. So essentially, he spent this whole day with limes on his hands. In July, doctors in Vietnam pulled out a 2-foot eel from a man's intestines after he inserted the eel in his ass, though that wasn't before the eel had started to chew through his guts. But the problem with the guy with the eel up his ass is that he stuck a lemon in the back end of his asshole so the eel wouldn't get out.
25 is almost here. Just about everybody has these grand plans of what they want to do. whether it's goals with your body, goals with your relationship, goals with your money, whatever it is, here's what you got to remember. You are going to get more of what you think about.
It's the only morning show to get your ass out of bed. Fuck all the challenges. Fuck all the time frames. Fuck all the start and the ends. And we want you all to start living the loop. There is no beginning. There is no end. I like the fact that she has these principles and she's values and she's thinking about it. I like that there's this 8-year-old. No, these are my values. I'm like, holy fuck, man. You want to be on the show and teach others this?
Give a person discipline early in their journey. That creature will pretty much do whatever the fuck they want.
The world always talks about sex toys for women, but what about sex toys for men? It could be like Disneyland in the bedroom with sex toys.
I had a buddy of mine that had one of these. It was like I don't know what you'd call it. I guess it was like a fucking pelvic area with a hole. It was like a thing that, and he would hump this thing.
We're cooked. I mean, society, we're done.
Oh,
I mean,
man,
people with common sense, it's just going to be scarce.
Far too much energy being put into basically faking.
Yes.
Put that energy into actually having a willing partner. And my thing is this: if you want to come along for the workout, you just got to do what I do. That's as simple as that. As soon as I see the blood in the water, that's when it gets fun.
Let's fucking go.
There's always somebody who doesn't want to do what you want to do, and that's what we like to have. That's the kind of fun we have. We've talked about eels in the ass, plugged by the lemon. What else we talked about, Jimmy? We've talked about women who've slept with hundreds of men or thousands of men. We've talked about multiple vaginas. We've talked about multiple penises. He's an outside cat, and he always will be. He loves meeting other outside cats too, that forage for food and make their way. Oh, your revenue past $1 million and beyond predictably and reliably without stress. Get a free book and profit roadmap from Brian O'Connell. If you can honestly answer you don't want time back, then turn the channel. Go listen to somebody else. Recognize that most of it is probably not real. And what I mean by that is most of the followers, most of the engagement is probably not real. Now, Visa, MasterCard, or Amex don't take vanity metrics to pay the bill. The last time I checked, money pays the bill. Get all the vanity you want. Get all those vanity metrics you want, but if you're not paying the bills, it doesn't make no fucking difference. There's my truth bomb for you guys today. The fact that you hung out with us for a number of minutes today, I have nothing but love, respect, and appreciation for that.